Hey, we are live again, folks. Anyway, I'm not sure what kind of charge I got, but okay, that's what we got. That's the motor right there. We got ourselves a cracked freaking exhaust manifold. It is freaking cracked. So, but the but is we have another manifold for it, so not such a big deal, but just a lot of hard work. Hold on a second here. So I didn't have anybody in there, so, but anyway. Cramped in here because I had to move everything from the seat over to here. What's going on, Jeffrey? Let me plug this thing in. Hold on a second here. If I can plug it in. Hold on. Here, hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to get the wires all connected. I'd probably get another couple cords for this thing. Hold on. There we go. We're plugged in. We're at 65%, so. Anyway, we're back inside the RV. We got Chris, my mechanic, working on this thing. So, but what we did find that the exhaust way through. But we have another one since we have the one for that left side, for the passenger side, so we're good. What's up, Barrel? How's it going? I had to come in. I was outside. I had to come in here. I had to clean up, get everything off the seat so we could get the, so I can actually get, it's kind of a hard thing to explain. We had to get that, so we have to get the exhaust manifold on this side. We'll take a look on this side, but we're concentrating on this side right now. So, but anyway, scoop. Yeah, it's nice weather. It's about 70, almost 80 degrees out here. Morning lows are like 40. If you want to round it out, let's see. I think, let's see. Don't forget your solar panels. Yeah, I'm not worried. That's the least concern I got right. And then figuring out the gauges, why the gauges don't work good. But right now we're focused on one thing. Fixed. So, and then from the other things, we'll figure that out later. Takes 2 seconds to check a few first. So that's what we're doing. So, but yeah, there's a guy behind me. I actually I can't believe it. So was like right directly behind me, camping. And anyway, so yeah, he's fine. Yeah, he's good because he's worked on my exhaust manifolds before. So kind of like something that's just works out. If you got somebody else that they're gonna look at you like, I don't have wood. You'd have to get a brand new one. But we're using the old. We redid the old one, and now we're gonna put this one out. So, but yeah, it just cracked a big old hole right through it. That's where it's for there. That's a big. It was completely separated, huh? That's a strong hit. And I was probably going about maybe 10 miles an hour when I took off. I just didn't see the rock there for one. I saw it, but like I said, I wasn't paying attention to it because I totally forgot about that it was there. And I just rode right. I was so far close to it that I didn't see it when I took off. I just went right over it. That's basically what happened. in a nutshell. So, but anyway, it's manifold on the actual manifold. The actual gasket seating was all good. It's just that it broke just on the underside of it, right? Where it comes out. Because somebody was trying to explain that the bolts, may have gotten, like it got pushed out or something. The way they explained it to me from what they could see. I'm glad it wasn't that way, because then that's why I said get bolts, because that's the only reason why I said that. So it didn't pull the bolts. No, it didn't pull the bolts. But we'll have to put, it'd be nice to add a couple bolts to the other side so it can kind of crank it down, so it's nice and tight, tight exhaust. Because I got to go. I was kind of hoping I could go back to kind of cruise up the Flag, but but if I can't get if these gauges don't work, then I got to go to Blackwell, because I know nobody else that can fix that besides you. You're it. There's nobody else. This town has no mechanic. It does have mechanics, but it doesn't have. It's like these people are here for a party. They're like rich. They're like wealthy or something. All they care about is big boats, like $100,000 boats, and they don't care about RVs here. And then they care about quads. They care about the razors that ripping through up, and they got shops around every corner up here for that. But they don't have nothing for an RV. Nothing. You can't find. If you look at RV it's called RV/boats. You could look at it and so all you see is boats. You don't see any freaking RV work that can ever actually be done. That's what I found out about this place. I'm like, oh man, this couldn't have happened in a worse place, because I was in Quartzsite. I mean, my body might have got beat up, but at least the vehicle didn't, But the problem is with Quartzsite, they can't fix my foot. They can't help heal my foot up, which these people are really good at here. These people that do wound care here actually do a better job than Flagstaff. Because the lady got real bitchy with me, copping an attitude with me, lady. I said, your job, you're getting paid by the insurance. What's your gripe? I'm coming here to get fixed up, and you're telling me you're discharging me. What kind of crap is that? She goes, you're discharged. I said, well then whatever. And then she goes, well, I'm going to get your wheelchair. I'm going to wheel you back out to your vehicle, and you're out of here. I'm like, well, fuck. I'm like, excuse my language, but man, I mean, that's pretty effed up. I mean, I'm here to get fixed up in Flag, and I know I can't. It's getting colder. I know. I just got done with the snowstorm that produced like 3 inches of snow, and I'm like, and I couldn't drive anywhere really. I mean, I drove. I had to wait for some ice to melt on the road, basically, because the road was iced over, and it was a pain in the ass. I had to go get something to eat because I had no food in here. And I went to Wendy's because it's the only place I could go through a drive-through, right? So I go through Wendy's to get like two of those egg sandwiches, And anyway, the lighting is really bad. Kind of goes bad here a little bit. So, but anyway, let's just keep a hands view on here a little bit. I guess I'll just leave it black. I mean, I'm not a black man, but... Huh? Yeah. I'm running the YouTube. Not as big as the last one. I only got like 5 people in here. But yeah, hey there. At least I got I'm not getting trolls in here, That's key factor. I know what to do with the trolls. I just get rid of them, I just see them there and I click them out. It's that simple. It's not hard to get rid of trolls, and I can... When it gets to 20 people, you get to like close to 30, it gets hard because it moves quick. You got to really pay attention to what you're doing. Anyway, here we are. It's Monday. People work, yeah. Well, people out here, anybody that's out here right now, because they're obviously not going to a job. because I see people still camped here, and I'm still here. So I can tell you, I don't go to this picture to kind of frame in here a little bit. I think it's a lot has to do with it. My cord's actually kind of going bad. It's the only cord I got for this. So, I don't know. I got some smaller ones, some 3-footers, but this one's like a little bit better. Let's see, people work from, yeah, people do. Yeah, it's possible because I don't see people out of their, but I don't see their vehicle, but yeah, it's possible. More than likely, somebody's got a clam, like a clam tent over there, so, it's kind of cool. They got like a little area they can kind of go in the clamp area and get out of the sun, and that way you're not getting scorched, so it's not too bad. But don't mean to move into the screen too much here, but I don't know, the camp area is okay. I just want to get things fixed up, and I think I'll romp into what's the next town? What's the next town? Next town is the actual next town is Parker. But I don't have much to do in Parker, really. Parker don't have much. Nothing. They don't have a wound care there. I did find that out. I talked to a doctor that called me up and said, "No, we don't have wound care here, sir. So we can't do anything for your foot." I said, "Okay." I said, "All right." It's the best I'm going to get, in this area. Unless I go to Phoenix. But I have to get a referral to go to Phoenix. But then I can't camp around Phoenix because they don't allow RVs anywhere. Anywhere you go, you can't park in a parking lot anywhere that I know of. Well, there actually is one place, Cracker Barrel. Hospital. The hospital's one, but Cracker Barrel's Deer Valley Road. It's Deer Valley and 17. There's a Cracker Barrel over there somewhere, just a bit north of there. That I can remember. I've never been to that Cracker Barrel. Happy Valley? It could be. I think it's between Happy Valley and Deer Valley. But that'd be one place I could camp out at and get away with it and stay around the Phoenix area. And then I could go to the if I have to fix this dash control board or the dash actually where it's got my gauges. My gas gauge don't work. None of the gauges. My gauge that goes to the temperature control, the electrical, all that stuff. All of it must be connected to one thing. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know how I can. Just roll over a rock. I mean, did I go over a wire? Did I jolt something loose? I don't know. I don't know why that happened. I don't have a clue. That's the only thing I can. Biggest problem is the exhaust. The gas gauge, you just every freaking 70 miles or 60 miles, you got to fill up your gas tank. It's the only thing I could think for that, but I don't have any other. This way, then I got perfect. You guys could probably see me, but I'm gonna have to get another another thing. I just realized I'm gonna need probably get the biggest cords, the longest cords I can find up, just because I do the YouTube thing. But I want guys be don't say that word loud around here, Goose. I could get killed for that reason, just because you're a YouTuber. I don't like him. This guy remembered me he remembered me because he knew I just channel actually, but I actually had another channel too. It says your internet sucks, huh? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I suck too, but I can't really help that situation. But yeah, the internet sucks around here. But if I was outside, last time I got it to work I mean, if I move over about 3 feet, it might be better. But I can't remember how the heck. I don't think I ever did get it running right, to be honest with you, Deb B. I don't think I did. So it's just like so it's buffering a lot, huh? You know, the thing is, you know, I'm in a canyon here, and there's mountains surrounding it. So that's the reason why I'm not getting good, you know, internet. It's the only thing I could say. But yeah, if it's that bad, I mean, I'll just shut it down, you know. If it's that bad. If you know what I'm saying. It's been bad the last 3 times I've been to your lot. I don't know if you went into it when I was outside. See, some people saying it's fine. So it could be on your end, it could be on my, but somebody's saying it's okay, and she's picking me up just fine. Here she is, all the way across the world, you know. So she's getting me. Did you reboot? Yeah, well, I rebooted it like this morning, twice, I think. So I did what I could do for it, you know. And I got Verizon service, so I know Verizon's really good. They're the best service you can get for the phone. I don't know of any better situation. Otherwise, there is one other way to get Wi-Fi signal boost. I mean, that's one thing I could do, Chris, right? Put a Wi-Fi signal, Wi-Fi boost on this thing. I don't know if that would even make a difference. I don't know. If I sit outside, it can make a difference. But I'm inside because I don't want to be outside right now because I can't see the screen, for one. If I'm outside, the sun's right on the screen. I can't read it. So at least I can read what you guys are saying. I know what AT&T is better these days. I thought they were both the same company. I thought Verizon and AT&T were the same. That's what I thought. I might be wrong. But I might be. But Verizon, I've had a funny thing. I've had Cricket service. Cricket sucks. I'll tell you, that's the worst one. Because they claim that you're connected to AT&T towers, but you know what? I don't believe it because I never had good service with those guys. Never. And then I never could pick up signal strength. I could be in the Phoenix area, for God's sake, and I still couldn't pick up stuff, Just hanging out in Phoenix, my good old hometown of Phoenix, Arizona. Good old hometown, but I stay out of Scottsdale because I don't like Scottsdale anymore. Because Scottsdale's got a bunch of bad people on it. I'll tell you that much. If you know what I mean. So, actually, Scottsdale's just got a bunch of people with their nose stuck up their ass. That's what they got. Because Scottsdale's got a bunch of wealthy people, including my family, that got their heads stuck up their whatever, That's all I could say. I don't have anything more to say about my family. They left me out of, they ripped me off badly, and they got away with it. Maybe they don't make a will or something, and I get my fair share, but I doubt if I'll get my fair share from those people. Because they don't think they tried to stop me. It's funny, my whole family tried to stop me from getting my aunt's money too. They tried to stop it, but they couldn't. So I got my fair share there. But if I could just got my fair share from my mother's money, that would have been a fair shake. But my oldest brother will pay the price for what he's done. So, and he'll realize that because I had one. It was an argument. He butted into my conversation with my cousin, which my cousin ended up getting all the money anyway. She got most of the money, so she fared out pretty well. She merely got a ton of cash, more cash than I can put away. I could build the most fancy house and have a nice boat and a nice brand new truck, and I'd still have tons of cash left over. I died, but that didn't happen that way. So I wish I'd been taking care of my aunt because I would have had all that money. But I didn't know. I didn't even know. I didn't even that the three sisters inherited the same amount of money, and that my brother got her chunk, and then the rest of the family, like my other four siblings, we didn't get our chunk. But there needs to be a fight for that money between the other siblings against the eldest brother for what he did, because that's what the lawyer situation when she took care of the will or not on my aunt's side. She said that she goes, yeah, that shouldn't have been the same equal amount of money. The house should have been sold, and everything should have been liquidated. You guys, but your oldest brother didn't do that, and then but he wanted his fair. He wanted his share out of the that. But that's what got me. That's my big argument with my oldest brother, and I hate to argue this stuff on here, but I got in a big argument with my oldest brother. Justice to all your siblings. You should have sold the house. He goes, yeah, but the house is going to be worth more in a few more years. I said, I don't care about that. The house is still worth a lot of money, man. We distribute this money. We're all good. All of us. We're all good to go. I go, I know what you got. I told him exactly. I said, you know how much money you got? I know how much you got. My aunt told me. My aunt, that before she died, she told me how much money that all three got. And you got all that money from my mom. And it was not fair. It's not fair. It's not a fair shake. It's wrong. You did the wrong thing, buddy. It's not, you could do the right thing. And you could just go ahead and, when you die, just make sure everybody gets their 50-50. That's all. Just the four siblings, not the fucking elder. No, they'll get their money from their mom's side, from their mother. When all of us get our fair share, when we die, then all that money will go somewhere. My money, it's just going to burn up in my coffin. That's all. I want all my money laid right on top of me, just to go into the ground. That's what I do. That's the fair way to do it for me. But you know what? I'm a little better than that, I would actually give them their fair share. If they're still alive and I die, then they get my money. It's that simple. If they die, I want their money to come my way. I think it's the only fair way. We're on our I figure we're on our last 10 years of living, Let's just be able to go out and live a good rest of our lives with that money. And we can all have a nice fair share. But anyway, I shouldn't be talking about that on here because I'm losing people. But what's up, Jasmine Star? I hate to be griping, but I'm griping. See, you don't want a boat. You might get your foot wet. Yeah. My cousin, let me tell you about boats. My cousin, one of my cousins in Ohio, had a nice boat. He basically had a yacht on Lake Erie. I mean, we're talking. My family's freaking loaded with cash. Okay, my cousin was a sound engineer for Foghat. He was a record producer, and so for Bearsville Records. So yeah, there's a lot of money in my family. Down the tree, down whatever. But it doesn't matter. I didn't get none of it, so I'm dirt. I'm for sure. But anyway, speaking about the boat, my cousin had a nice boat. He docked the boat in to Lake Erie, where they lived in Ohio, right? They lived in the Cleveland, Ohio area. And he slipped and fell and went into the water. Hold on, I gotta get this call. Hold on. All right. Yeah.
The other day, the camp host brought you some food here.
I can't even reach it.
Oh? Where can I put it? You can reach it.
You can put it right over here. I'll grab it.
Looks like you did a number on that muffler.
Oh, to say the least.
We were the ones down there digging you out.
Right, yeah. I was telling Chris that. I was very fortunate that I appreciate this.
You got it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah,
Thanks a lot.
At least you got off of it.
Yeah, well, yeah. It really tore the hole right through it.
Up here?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it just freaking ripped it good. Look, oh, don't do that,
Well,
dude.
you got going.
Huh? Oh, come on. Oh. Fucking A. Yeah.
Getting ready to go to the doctor, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, but I can't. I don't have $100 cash on me till. Oh, you mean go with them? You mean?
I don't know.
You want me to go with you? Oh man, so. Cause yeah, I can't. I'm pretty much just. I go to a bank, you know.
The doctor. And then, where are you coming back here? I'm gonna be. This will be done like later, a little later this afternoon.
Yeah.
And
Well, the only thing I won't have done is
well,
is the gauges.
Yeah. Well, I can look the fuses.
You could look at the fuses. That's about all you could do with that. And then after that, it's just a trip to Phoenix. Yeah, gauges up. So yeah. Yeah. So give me well to the end of the day at least. Huh?
Yeah.
I'd have to go through a one of those bank from Walmart. Yeah. I got okay. I just had my doctor call me just now. Yeah, I gotta go to the doctor. Huh? Kind of a rough situation here. Hold on a second here. Yeah, somebody came, brought me food. The camp host rounded me up some food because they knew. So, but anyway, I got. So they brought here. Look, chickpeas. I never had these. Hold on a second. I'm trying to see what else. I guess I can make that tonight, huh? What else we got? We got stuff for a salad. Potatoes. Can make if I can get it out. Golden sweet corn. Motor's not fixed yet. We'll probably have it fixed tonight. At least the exhaust part of it. Fuse the fuses and see if we can put a fuse in it to fix that. And if it fixes it, great. If not, then I'll wait a week or two. So I gotta one way or the other, I'm gonna have to make a trip to Phoenix. I think if for the gauge, unless all the gauges get working. If all the gauges are working, then I'll be cool out here. I'll just hang out here for a bit, right? And I'll see my doctor, the foot doctor here, and we'll just play it by ear, man. And at least I can make it, maybe go up and make a trip to Quartzsite or something for the day or whatever.
Stick this thing back in here.
Huh?
Stick this in here for now. I don't want it rolling. It'll bounce all around.
What's that?
You know, your little thing, little center thing.
I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah, that goes on the.
Oh, the thing that hangs.
We'll be back there.
Okay, all right. Okay. All right. He's got to get a hole punch, so we can fit the bolts through the gasket, exhaust gasket. It's funny because it ripped. I mean, I wish I could only showed you guys what it ripped. It literally ripped and shredded the exhaust manifold where the main piece comes in, you know, to hook up to it. So, but we got the whole new piece, so it'll all mount back up. So that's good. Yeah, you're right. Thank God for you. Yeah, he's a savior. Otherwise, I'm dead in my door. You know, I'm dead in my doorsteps here. You know, they brought me some food though. Here you see, they got me a little food box. Huh. Right? Garbazo beans. Low sodium, that's even better, right? Low sodium. I never ate these. You got a whole bunch of freaking, look at this. Hamburger Helper. I do. You're getting all squared away, huh? Huh? You're getting all squared. I didn't see you back up here. I said to my wife, where'd he go? He said, been here, because it was a little bit, I figured, I wanted to come over here because I figured it'd be better to work on. Over there, I just didn't think.
Plus, if the Rangers come in, they'd get on you because there's no working on vehicles in here.
Yeah, so I thought that's a plus. So. I was thinking using my noggin, you know. So he, you know,
but
so
still here, right? Or was
yeah.
Here?
You know, he had to go get a on the gaskets because one of the bolt.
Where do I get some water around here? Do you want toilet water? The sad thing is, there's only two places where you gotta pay. The state park on London Bridge Road.
$15 to water, fill, and dump. So, yeah. Check this out. Check this out. I'm trying to get this to work here. This 35 sleeping bag. Look at outfielder. Mine is 35, this thing. This is a good one for... it's literally, it's like a freaking huge pillow, man. So I got this thing for like $100. But yeah, the other guys needs a. See, if I go to do a dump, I got to ask this guy. I was down, so he said, he goes, "There's no working on vehicles in here." I said, "So we're getting away with one here, man." Along that corridor down as you're coming in here. And I was thinking that this would be a better place to work on the vehicle, and it turns out it is. It's a better way. It's less rocks, but there's still rocks out here. So, but I bought a rug, a carpet piece, and then Chris already had something he brought because he knew it'd be rocky out here. So anyway, we're good. I got. Hopefully, he'll be done with. Fix the gauges. I'm hopeful for that. Leave the gas gauge, everything. I'm just hoping that I'll know it'll work right away because I'll see the gas gauge move over, from where it's at, from a half a gauge, half a tank, because I know it's full. So it'll definitely move. We'll be freaking doing. I'd like to say I could do jumping jacks, but I don't think I can. But I would if I could. I'll tell you. I will have that feeling. Some more other campers that came in there. So anyway, I got to talk to this. If I could do it, I don't know if I can do this. This thing is good too. Check this out. Yeah, these are a must if you're gonna cook at night. See if I can do this. Let me show you. One of these, the head things. These are, you got to have this. That's a must. I don't see many nomads have that, But, Sir, I was going to ask you, okay, when you do need to go get a dump, where's the dump station around here?
Oh, man. Well,
Yeah.
Going up Rotary Park.
Where's Frogery Park?
Okay, go to the other side of town.
South?
Yep, but not way south. Only easy way. Take London Bridge Road. When it comes to the end, it comes back on 95. Hang a right onto 95. Go under. You'll see signs to your right. It says Rotary Park. There's got to be 50 garbage cans down in there.
But I mean.
Oh, you got to go to either out to Crazy Horse out on the island, Crazy Horse Campground.
Crazy Horse Campground.
Yeah, you can dump your black tank.
$15. Crazy.
Go to the state park.
Huh?
And then there's the state park on London Bridge Road.
Yeah.
Same thing. $15.
$15 and
dump
fill, dump, and park, or what was the other one called?
Crazy Horse.
Crazy Horse.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
more privately owned. It's not a state park.
Okay. All right. You see right now, but I'm getting my foot taken care of up here too.
Yeah, you say, yeah.
So
it just takes so long here.
Huh?
Going.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll know Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have a kidney out, and we're still waiting on it.
Right.
Just too long, too much, too delayed.
Right.
It's great, but you gotta wait on the doctor.
Starting to look like Europe, the way we have to wait for things to get complicated. Get it.
God. Sadly, right?
And then we see the difference is we have to pay for it, and we're still waiting.
Are you kidding me?
So that's the ultimate worst.
This here, over $100,000 for this reverse shoulder surgery. Over $100,000.
Yeah.
Sad.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy. Right? Let me just get you a sticker.
I can't believe how it freaking cracked the manifold, man. I see. God, man, I did a massive damage to it. And then the gauges don't work. So. Here we got Bola Sunshine. What's going on, man? We are nomadically emergency living, man. They brought me a food box. Check this out. No kidding, man. Potatoes. Yeah, they brought me that. And then I got, if I can get to it. Minus 35 below zero. See, minus 35. So if I, this would keep me alive. I thought about this. So I paid $100 for this. Oh yeah, I mean, I would never buy a used sleeping bag.
You have a good one now.
Okay, thanks. All right, got a new 14-day sticker. How about that? Got another 14 days. United States Department of Interior, Bureau of Land Management, Lake Havasu City Field Office. How about that? Right from the gentleman himself. Expires, was it 12? Was it 12? Was it 12? Get this, 12? Oh, yeah, December 27th, 2000. We're already in December, right? Yeah, look at official park ranger. Boom. Right there. Vehicle registration, Arizona. There's my number. I don't want to dox myself here. So yeah, and also I could buy a food part. Yeah, I got a food box. Hold on a second here. I got so much money. I got my, what else I got? I got my my solar generator right there. That's got 100% charge in case we need. So I don't know. I don't think I could light it anyway because I don't have a what do you call it? I don't have a light bulb to go into the troubleshoot. So Chris has got to get it done. He doesn't realize you've run out of sun so quickly up here, man. This time of the year, be anywhere. Doesn't matter where you're at. It's just you gotta, I don't think I got up till like 8:30 this morning. Yeah, so yeah, they brought me a food box, and that helps out because there's some things in there that I really would have liked to have. I really wanted, potatoes aren't necessarily an item I use a lot, but at least with the potatoes, I can at least make hash browns with my eggs. That's kind of nice. Chris wants to get out of here tonight. He wants to leave out and go back to Phoenix tonight. So we got to get this thing done. I was kind of hopeful we'd work on both sides, but hey, if we get the one side done, I think we're beating the bull with the bulge pretty good here. So got to be happy that I'm getting what I got, and he'll check the fuses, and then hopefully he'll find a burned out fuse. Hopefully, I'm hoping that when I hit that it shorted out a fuse. That's what I'm hoping, because if it didn't, then I gotta make a ride into Phoenix, and that ain't no fun there. So I would have to, what's he charge? About $300, $300 labor. That's not bad. Not bad. It's all right. That's what I expected to pay that much. Plus, I paid him for his gas coming out here. I got $100 for gas. So I told him we'll cash that thing out, and then I'll get gas money, and then plus your labor to do this. So we're working on that. So, but at least I got my Phoenix man to come up. So my good old Phoenix, Arizona connection. See, it pays to know connections out of Phoenix. Since I grew up in Scottsdale, Arizona, but I lived in Phoenix for 26 years. I own my property, a house in Phoenix. I had two properties in Scottsdale though, and I owned one of them, and I think I rented the other one. But yeah, I had two different Scottsdale that I lived at. So, And then I moved to Phoenix because Phoenix is way cheaper. House-wise. It isn't anymore, but it used to be. 25, 30 years ago? Things were... He'll have to claim that on his income tax. Yeah, he'll claim it on his income tax. Yeah. However he needs to do it. Heck, he's my emergency road assistant, man. I had nobody up here to do this. Nobody. There's sure a guy or two probably could, but they work a job and they don't work on the side. So they don't work on the side. Yeah, I need to shave this beard off. This beard's getting pretty thick, Getting to be pretty. I'm starting to look like a real mountain man up here, Anyone who looks like they rob convenience stores. I've known Chris. I've known this mechanic for 35 years. I've known him. Yeah, I've known him. He went to a different high school. A high school called Sunny Slope High School in Phoenix. Of course, I went to Chaparral High School in Scottsdale. We didn't. When you go to Chaparral, it's like Muffy Buffy school. It's like the real ritzy. My mother was very ritzy, so that was the difference. So, but she passed away in '96. So anyway, I'd like to say, your beard is almost looking as good as Camo Dave's beard. Yeah, it's pretty bushy, man. Yeah. It's getting to be pretty thick, thick. Camo Dave, I don't think he can't, I wonder if he could grow a beard that looks this good. You think he could? I guess he could, if he's got that big of a bush underneath his chin. I guess he probably could. So, but I don't badmouth the guy. I got nothing against him. He likes his people that he chooses to do business with on YouTube. His business is to make money. That I do know. And I don't make money on YouTube. I lost my chat, my super chat. So I lost that, and then I don't even know why I lost that. They said it's over verification for some reason. Let's see. You did. What's that last week? I'm not sure. I concur. Rather clean shaven for living a. Who's clean shaven for living a nomadic life? My friend Chris is not a nomad. He actually lives in the house I used to own. You went to Chaparral High in Scottsdale? Really? Seriously? You went to Chaparral High in Scottsdale? Right up there at you know what I'm talking about? It's at Gold Dust and Scottsdale Road. Yeah, so 66th Street and Gold Dust is where Chaparral High is. 66th Street, yeah. You know what I'm talking. Then just north of that, where you come up to Shea Boulevard, you used to have that. You used to be a Jack in the Box, and now not Jack in the Box no more. Last time I went there, I cruised by my mom's old house. My brother still lives and still owns, and I drove by there just to cruise through the neighborhood just to see, for shits and giggles, and yeah, my brother's mother's house is still there, and brother's still living there. I've seen his car out there. He's got his fancy, smancy, $100,000 car he drives, whatever. But like I say, spending my mother's money pretty good. Tell you that much. It's like the more he spends, the less we get in the long run. So, or the less he doesn't. In other words, he don't care too much about his siblings' financial status. That's for sure. See, Gold Dust Avenue, yeah, 60. Well, it's in the streets, Julio. When you're in Scottsdale, you're in the streets. You don't get in the avenues till you get out of the streets. You got to go west to get in the avenues. West of the valley, or I'm talking about. But when you're in the northwest, if you go to the southwest or southeast or southwest, those are your rough areas. See, Phoenix rough areas are to your south of the valley. like South Phoenix. South Phoenix would be your roughest part. Actually, Sunny Slope, even Sunny Slope, in at about I'm trying to think what street, just south of Cactus it starts getting rough. South of Cactus, you go south for about next 6 miles, and you got some bad slums. You got Sunny Slope, but you got rich in there too. You got Sunny Slope has got rich areas. It's got Central. Central's very nice, highfalutin, pretty high dollar places around there. But they got their bad too. Bad comes with the good. So that's what I'm saying. But I'm just telling you how I know how bad. If I went, my house was just north of Cactus off of Cave Creek Road. So that's where I lived. I was just east of Cave Creek Road off of Cactus. I was real close to Denny's over there. There's a Denny's right there, and then there's a couple Mexican. There's a Manuel's Mexican up on Cave Creek, and then on Central they have another nice Mexican restaurant too. Phoenix had some really good Mexican restaurants. I lived off of Orange Tree Golf Course. Off of you were just north of Shea. What's it? Orange Tree. That was between Cactus and Shea Boulevard. Off of 56th Street. 56th Street. Wouldn't that be right? 56th. Your mom worked at Denny's. Okay. She probably served me. Which one? Which Denny's? The one off of Cave Creek and Cactus? Then she probably served me. I was there all the time, man. I ate there all the time. I would eat at that Denny's. Where's another Denny's? I'd go to the one on 32nd and Bell Road, too. I'd go to that one, too. That was the one on Bell and 32nd Street's very nice. Really good. Nice place. Nice Denny's. I prefer that place over any, but Denny's is Denny's. You know what I'm saying? I will always like Denny's, because I just a place I would go all the time. For breakfast, Phoenix didn't have like a home style cook like breakfast place. I mean, I just didn't know very many. I mean, I would stick to Denny's. I'd go south of Cactus on Cave Creek Road, and I would go to Big Daddy's. Big Daddy's did a good breakfast. Always, if you're in Phoenix, go to Big Daddy's. Give them business, especially North Phoenix. Give them your business, man. That the guy that owns that place went to Arizona State University. He was a wrestler at Arizona State University. He was cool, freaking cool dude. I like their macaroni salad. Get their macaroni salad. Get the Big Daddy burger, man. Get the Big Daddy burger. It's really good. I recommend it. I recommend that place. Tell them RV Davey gave you a shout out. Big Daddy's when you go there. Tell them that. Tell them there's a dude that used to come there that they had an RV. Just tell him it's the RV guy, and he'll know he'll know it was me if you say that. He likes me. He's a football freak too. He loves the Cleveland Browns. It's a Cleveland Browns bar too. But you know what? I don't care. It's all good. He can like the Cleveland Browns. I was a Cardinal. I'd come there and I'd want to watch a Cardinal game. I'd have to ask him, hey, can you flick on the Cardinal game? And then they flip on the Cardinal game. He had a lot of TV screens in there too. Yeah, Big Daddy's Big Daddy's Sports Grill. Pretty much. Most punchable face. What's going on, man? Good to see you guys all in here, man. Good that we got a good crowd in here today too. We're getting the rig fixed. I got my mechanic here from Phoenix, and hey, man, we're rocking and rolling. I just hope my gauges in the dashboard is a fuse issue, and it's nothing else. I thought maybe I hit a wire or something, or knocked the harness loose or something. I never know, man. I just hit a rock, and that's all I know. So, Davey, how overweight are you, man? Me, I'm 200 and, what was it? I'm 240 pounds right now. 240. But I should weigh, I know where I should weigh. I should weigh about 175, 80. I know what I should weigh. And I was getting there, but it's kind of hard to exercise, the way I am. So, kind of tough. Tough when you can't run, you can't jog, you can't walk, you can't hike a trail, It's really, how tall? I'm 5'10". 5'10". 5'10". So, I actually used to be 6 foot back when I was in high school. I was 6 foot tall. I shrunk. I shrunk about, 2 inches? Something like that. So, it is what it is. I played football. I was 100 and... when I played football, I think I weighed like 175, 180 pounds. Something like that. And then I'd lose weight for track, and I ran track. Davey, I have weigh 333 pounds and drive a compact beat-up car. You weigh 333 pounds? And you have a compact beat-up car? Well, the one guy, Gary, I met this guy up here. I don't want to give his name out because he's not. What do I smell burning? Must be smelling that guy's generator. I swear it's a generator running. It's not mine, but I could smell a generator or something burning. Smell something burning. It's not coming from here. Better not be coming from here. A food box here. They gave me the guy that the camp host was really cool and went and got me a food box. Bunch of 4.3 40 yard. Was that you that ran the 4.3? I know I ran either a 4.3, 4.4, something like that. I can't remember exact amount of speed I ran that in. I was pretty quick though. I was pretty fast. So I'm considerably morbid obese. I'm 5'7", 340, and I'm 54. Oh, you're 54. You're a bit younger than me. I'm 59, guy. I got you beat by a little bit. It's amazing I'm still alive, for all the stuff I did. I did my fair share of drugs, when I was in high school. But outside of high school, I stopped doing all that crap, I gave all that stuff up. The only thing I didn't give up is drink beer. I still like to drink a beer or two. And I bought a 12-pack when I got in here. My beat-up compact does 4.4. That's funny. But yeah, I met a guy named Gary out here, and I camped with him like 4 years ago. Back in the original, when I first started, I just took this RV out. I just bought this RV and hit the road. I did a couple things to it and put some tires on it and split to quartzite like everybody else did. And yeah, Camo Dave actually covered my channel back in those days, 2018. Though he talks about my channel, he don't ever cover a video. Well, I think the biggest video I ever did for being outside was when I was sitting outside showing the scenery around here where I'm at. So yeah, I took my keys out of the freaking dash, and keys are hanging on my I got keys like right here, all my RV keys, everything. Keep them here. So yeah, I got a lot. Look at all my blankets, man. They're all, all my sleeping bags up here. I got freaking crazy. I threw all my blankets and sleeping bags up there. I still got my beer cans. I drank beer yesterday. I gotta put those in my anyway, I gotta put those. Anyway, I got water outside this thing, and I don't know what Chris. I like seeing outside. It looks like it look. Well, you know what it looks like outside? It looks like I'm on the planet Mars. It looks just like Mars out here. I'm not kidding you. It really does. I got my little lantern back here I keep lit. This thing right here, this thing works, really lights up good, you know. I charge it up from this thing right here. This is my USB. And I got my, what else do I got? Oh, I'm trying to think. Anyway, I got my headlamp set so I can cook at night. I think I'll probably cook a couple burgers tonight, I think. I got a pack. I think I got just a little thing of hamburger. I don't have enough for Chris. That's why I tried to have Chris go buy some burgers, some hamburger, so we could cook some burgers on the grill, you know. And I don't think Chris is going to have time for that, unfortunately. So I might have to what I'll have to do is just split a burger with him, you know. Other words, I got enough to make 2 burgers, so I'll give him one and I'll eat the other. And that'll be good enough. That'll be our extent of our cooking tonight, I should say. But I don't know if I can. I don't think I could do a video because, you know, I'd have to put a tripod up, and I don't have the tripod here, so I'd have to buy another tripod, which is what I'm probably gonna have to do. I mean, I don't think it's just something I'll do because it makes sense for how I am right now, since I can't be mobile, you know, and up and running and stuff like that. I can grab on to like my RV bars and stuff like that because I have this other guy seen my bars that was on my RV. This funny thing, I came out of the RV and he started talking to me, and then I'm thinking, where do I know that voice from? Where do I know that voice? And it turns out he was a guy I camped with 5 years ago. And here he is, camped out right behind me. Right behind me. Gary Seiler. I was going to buy, he's got a solar panel I want to buy off of him for $100. So I want to buy the solar panel. It's like a little portable, it's a Jackery, but I can take the Jackery and put a different end on it and make it work. I can make it work for the solar generator I have, the big one, you know, 2,000 watt. It's the very first set of generators that Blue Eddy came out with, you know, the bigger ones, 2,000 watt. So, and I only bought this thing because I thought one day, you know, I'd use it. I could use it at night, you know, when I don't have power to run solar. You know, you run things off at night because you don't have the sun anymore. Then I have this charge. So my idea was to charge this Blue Eddy up every single day during the daylight hours. As soon as it gets to like a 13.3 charge on the Richter scale here, then I could go ahead and be able to run anything I need off of that. And I thought Chris could plug into it with a light or something, but turns out he don't have any light. He don't have anything. He used to. Because if he had something to plug in, I got 25-foot extension cord. And I got extension cords. It's just, he just has to somehow make it work, you know. So I told him to go to the store and get a light bulb. I made a list for him, but he lost the list. I guess his list blew out of the car when he was driving. Then he tried to text me, and I didn't hear the text. I was doing the YouTube thing, so didn't hear it. So anyway, we couldn't use, so he didn't know what to get other than he got some firewood. He got some lighter fluid. So we can have a fire tonight. Problem is, I don't know if he'll be here tonight. You know, he might leave. He might be done. I don't know. So if he's done, you know, I like it. I would like the fact that the gauges are working and that, you know, everything's fixed, you know, everything's working. Then I'm good to go, you know. Then I'm satisfied. Then I guess I'll be even more ecstatic because then I could take the wood and then just burn half of it. But I do have a bag of stuff that I went through, and paper goods and stuff that I didn't need, and just tissue, and it's just stuff I saved up. And then so we could burn the fire. So we'll get the fire going, then I'll throw that bag in there and burn the bag. So it's all plastic and paper, so it'll all burn. I have some more plastic in boxes here I'm going to throw in. What I'll do is I'll just have Chris we'll start the fire, and then I'll hand them some plastic, and I'll say, here, throw that in there, throw that in there. What I should do is get off the phone or get off of YouTube and go get another plastic bag and just start bagging the stuff up that I want to burn in the fire from here. It could be bag number 2, you know. So we'll be set there. So, yeah, it's taking him a while. Where's that dude? That's a nice RV. It's about the same size as this. Just pulling in here. Trying to see if I can show you. All that stuff was in my other compartment. There's an RV backing up. What we got there? It's another vehicle that pulled in. They're having a nice little party over there. They're having a good old... Let's see here. Let me focus it in. Walking around there. See, I can really zoom in pretty good. Yeah, they're nice. They got a nice little rig set up. A nice... What do they call it? Nice little clams, you know? Then the dude over here, I don't know where he went. He freaking took off. I don't... Yeah, there's a schoolie bus to the south. They got quite a set. They got it all, man. They got it all, man. I just can't believe it. They just got it all. Hold on, let me get back to... Yeah, I mean, it's a people camping. I just thought I'd kind of zoom in on what's kind of going on. The camp host came here and he brought me a food box. And I thought that was kind of cool. This guy comes in and goes, yeah, I got a food box for you. I'm like, wow. See, yeah, so there's some love in the area, man. A little bit, you know. They brought me a food box. Yeah, Oral Oli. Let me show you something. See, look at all this food they bought. They got me like salad goods. So I can have salad, lettuce. I'm gonna make something. I'm gonna make a nice lettuce tonight. Hamburger helper. Yeah, I got quite a few. I got my Wave 3 heater there. That thing works pretty good, but I wanted Chris to put a... I didn't have the time to do it. But hey, at least I got Chris here. Chris is here. He's working on the rig here. We got the manifold here. We got a gasket, and he's hoping to have it put together tonight before. I bet you it'll be into the night. I'll bet you it'll be dark out when he. So we'll have to get the. I gotta make sure you don't take off my barbecue grill, man. I definitely want that barbecue grill. That's for damn sure. Manifolds. Well, it's not. He's got the old manifold repaired, and it's got to be installed yet. But he's on it. I mean, I can tell you, but I can't really show you because it's kind of hard trying to get the... There's the motor right down there. See if you can see it. So he's got all that apart right there. That's the manifolds right in there. I'll get back here. Hold on. What the heck is this thing? Hold on. But anyway, so yeah, he's got the doghouse off. We got the doghouse off of the motor, and he said it wasn't installed back in there correctly. But is the broken manifold removed? No, it's not removed yet, but it's real easy to remove from the point he is right now. So I think he could get it pretty good. I don't think he'll be done with it tonight. I just don't think he will. I think it'll be tomorrow morning, if anything. Let's see. Oh, wow. What happened to your camper van? What do you mean what happened to it? What do you mean what happened to the camper van? In regards to the manifold? The manifold landed on a rock and it cracked it. Oh, he went to get a punch to punch a hole in the gasket. Actually, what he should have done is just he could have used a drill bit, but I didn't have any drill bits. I didn't have a drill bit the right size to drill through that, so he can. The size for the bolt, you know. I mean, if you take the bolt, you could actually take the bolt up to the point, and then what you do is you drill the hole, the size of the bolt, basically, so you can run the bolt in there, and then you want to go a little oversized though, just a little bit, not much. But you don't want to try to do this kind of thing like this. You want to get the right size drill bit. You don't want to mess with that because you can crack it. So you get the right size bit. Problem is, I didn't have any drill bits in here, so he didn't have any either. I was kind of hoping he'd have some. I was kind of hoping that when we ran into the situation, we'd have been more prepared. You know, it didn't work out that way. So, you know, I can't complain. At least he can't. At least I got him out here. You know, I gotta pay the guy too. You know, and the only way I can pay him is to go to the freaking grocery store and pull up money. You know, so I gotta get. So I gotta get my debit card too. I forgot. I gotta grab that from him, but he'll probably hang on to that till he gets paid. Knowing Chris. So let's see. No punch. No pry bar. No punch. No pry bar. Another guy was looking for a pry bar to do something so he could fix his steps, and Chris didn't have a pry bar. Well, he did, but it was like it was his jack bar. Jack stand bar. But, you know, I had a pry bar in here, and I know where it's at. It's at the property. I took it out of here because I didn't have any space or room for it. So I took it out. So, not thinking, what do I use a pry bar for? What do you use one for? I don't. I've never once had to use one on this thing, so I don't worry about it. I basically pay other people to do my work on my rigs. I don't have to worry about paying somebody. I got the money to pay them. I don't care. I don't care what it's going to cost. I'll fix it. It'll get fixed. It breaks, I fix it. I don't fix it. Somebody else will fix it. I don't have to deal with it. So I get somebody else to do it. Chris is my go-to guy for stuff like this. Any other stuff, you go to a regular mechanic, but there aren't any mechanics. I guess the Mobile Traveler might be a mechanic, right? I guess the mobile mechanic ended up doing work on this guy's rig right behind me. So Mobile Mechanic did all his solar work on there. I have several pry bars in the garage. See, I got one in my shipping container. I got one or two. I got at least a couple things I can use as a pry bar, but not in here. But like I said, if I need that, I can go to a regular mechanic and they can just fix it, you know. They just do their thing and I just pay them. I don't worry about what it costs. I've got the money to pay them. Just do the freaking work. But problem is up here, there's nobody. I guess they're all so rich up here, they don't need the freaking money. I don't know what else to say about mechanics in this area. Freaking pretty sad story for mechanics up here. You know, the thing is, they would have had to order a brand new manifold for this. That would be $500. So I got the old one. The old one still worked. What Chris did is he sanded it down so that there was no warpage in the thing. So then I got a good gasket that's about 1/4 inch thick. So it really does a good job. And the way Chris did this thing really held up good. It really did. It was amazing. Chris was amazed at how well his work held up. And I go, yeah, I'm happy it did, Chris, because I don't want it to be. I wish I could put a few more bolts on the other side, on the driver's side, because that would tighten it up even more. To keep that manifold tight, you won't have an issue with it, you know. But you have to tap a couple extra holes and to do that. But but you tap 4 extra because that sucker will never come loose, won't come out. You put a little tight grip, tight tightener seal on there, the thread lock. You put some of that on there. Just you get the medium grade, not the most vigorous one, but the one that right in the middle of the road one. You know, you put that on there, and your threads and your bolts will never come loose. They'll stay in there enough that you can get them loose, but they'll hold it so that they won't come loose. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you're driving down the road, you know, a lot of times your bolts kind of come loose a little bit here and there. You can get some, you know, there's always something that could go loose. But you know, for the most part on this thing, I think I got most things situated pretty good. You see, machine shops do that. Precise sanding, man, to prevent things. Yeah, well, Chris was able to do that. So, and then we got a gasket that makes up the other difference for it too. So the gasket takes up the span. Chris machined it with a palm sander. Yeah, and he did it too. And he put a micrometer on it, and he indicator ran it across the plate, and there was 1/1000, 1 thou. Warp 7 it went, but when he sanded it went down to like 0.01, so 1, which is really good. That and with the gasket that's going in, believe me, I know it. It's gonna be just right. We're gonna put the bolt. At least the bolts weren't messed up. I was concerned that because he got new screws for this thing too, new bolts. We don't need the new bolt. The bolts weren't messed up. I thought the bolts were going to be messed up, and they weren't. So I got lucky there. I thought the worst. I was thinking that the whole manifold got knocked. It just ripped off. It shredded off at the front of it. So, but that part that shredded was part of the exhaust, which we have the old one, which is going to replace that the new one that I had on there. So it'll take care of the problem completely. Pipes underneath just to see if the pipes might have been dinged up a little bit underneath there, but I don't know. I did see, I couldn't see it. I can't get underneath there. So will your rig be fixed? Maybe. I'm going to say maybe because I don't see Chris coming back. He may have had a hard time finding the place he had to go to find there's a Harbor Freights here. And I forgot to tell him where it was. The Harbor Freights was where the Mexican restaurant was. Chico's Tacos is right where my doctor's. I said, dude, you got to go to Palo Verde South and hang a left. And when you hang that left, you want to take the street where that road, you'll see a Kentucky Fried Chicken. You'll see that for next light. But see, Chris, I can't explain things like this because Chris wouldn't get it. He just wouldn't. Where you got just past KFC is there, and you get by where the Planet Fitness is. You make another right where the next street after Planet Fitness, and you're right where Harbor Freights is. I just remember seeing Harbor Freights back in there. So, Davey, have you been in Herman O' Monsters chat? No, I have not. Actually, I've not been in Herman O' Monsters chat lately. No. Install thrush headers on your rig. Tires. Sure I would, but I don't need all that power, man. I could still smoke my tires. I still got to go to discount yet and fix the one tire or get the one tire replaced. I still got to do that. So, but my biggest concern is just get this thing up and going, and get the check the fuses. It's going to be hard for him to check the fuses. It's already getting dark out. I'm going to have problems sleeping tonight because all the stuff in the front seats here. I use that space. Wait, we got a troll in here? We got Matt Mendez. What is you, a troll? Are you a troll, Matt Mendez? I was just wondering. I'm just gonna be nice about it. I don't think Chris wants to be on YouTube though. He don't want to be on YouTube. He likes to stay on the yeah, he don't want me filming. It's just that's his, he don't like it. That's all. He don't want to be on YouTube. He don't want to be doxxed for whatever reason. He's a troll. That's what I thought. He's what I tried. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second here. Had to take care of that, so I took care of it. I take care of the trolls as they come in. I think he's still a troll. I still think he is. I believe he is. He might get mad for that, but oh well. RV Prepper Wayne, new fuel injectors, XL coil in Ford RV. He's getting, evidently he's getting active on his videos lately. Evidently he wants to make some money. RV Prepper Wayne. Yeah, I talked to him on the phone. I used to have his telephone number, actually. He got real kind of sorry with me because of Eric Nomadic Fanatic. I said, no. I ain't bad-mouthing him, no. Of course not. I merely went in his channel and tried to be nice to the guy. He chose to be vicious, that's all. And right after that, when he treated me bad, his cat died. I'm sure he thought about that after his cat died. Sometimes if you treat people nicer things happen to you. Sometimes when you don't, sometimes something bad can happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, praise God to that. Yeah. 20 people in the house. Yeah. So we praise the 20 people in the house. But yeah, Chris, like I said, Chris doesn't want to be interviewed, or he's a good mechanic. Heck, the guy, he knows what he's doing. That's why I got him for the job, because I know he could do the job the proper way, the right way. So, and he knows my vehicle. So that was the other thing. So, but I got a food box too out of the deal. Wasn't so bad. Yeah, I'm gonna have a nice garden salad actually here tonight. So they'll kind of mix up the dinner a little bit. So I picked up a few canned stuff. I got potatoes. Chris knows his stuff. Yeah, when it comes to this RV, he does. When it comes to manifold gaskets, he's done this 3 times on this vehicle. So he was the go-to guy. Nobody else could do this job. There was nobody in this town. There's only one place I know that could do it. That'd be Blackwell Auto in Phoenix, Arizona. They're called Blackwell Auto. I'm gonna do a shout out for those guys. Blackwell Auto in Phoenix, Arizona. If you guys need RV repairs, motor work, diesel, gas, whatever, those guys, even if you got a car that's like 1920, they can fix it, and they can do it right. They machine their own parts. They go to the blueprints, and they can actually machine whatever parts you need. If they don't make it no more, they can make it there. They have the ability to do that. So Blackwell Auto, a shout out to those guys at 40th Street and Greenway Road in Phoenix. So if you guys are looking for a good place, Greenway, 40th Street. If you're in Phoenix, if you need to travel, if you're at Quartzsite, hey, Phoenix is the place to go, man. It's the only place that you could go. You just take it to Blackwell. You don't have to mess around. Don't call anywhere else. Blackwell will take care of you. Tell them I said so. Tell them the guy with the 95 RV, the Winnebago, the Mini Winnie. Tell them I sent you there from that channel, and they'll know. I done good business with those guys. I don't trust that. Besides Chris, those are the other guy. The only doing any kind of motor work. Some other guys worked on my motor and made it. I got a brand new motor, but whatever. But you know what? I don't necessarily trust those guys. I don't. But they did do a good motor. They got me a good motor. I'm happy for that. But anything else, I wouldn't trust them. I just don't, because I have not done business with those guys, and I've had a hard time dealing with those guys too. So if any other like engine motor work, again, I just go to Chris, because this guy here, he knows motors inside and out. He's not necessarily good with Ford, but he knows Chevy and all the other makes really well. But he could work on a Ford, but he prefer to work on a Chevy over a Ford in the long run for sure. So what else we got here? What else we got to talk about? Let's see. Shout out Scottsdale Artichokes. I don't know how well they did. I didn't check to see how well they did this year. I'm not sure if they. I suppose they still played. See, they have their own stadium now. They used to play at Scottsdale Saguaro High School. That's usually where they. Back when I played, it was Scottsdale Saguaro High School. It's where you played all your games. Right there at the high school football field of Saguaro High. You know who played for Saguaro High? Murphy Jr. and Christian Kirk for Cardinals. Both went to Scottsdale Saguaro High. Yeah, both those guys did. So, but they play for the Cardinals now. Murphy Jr. and Christian Kirk are both teammates. They both were teammates at Scottsdale Saguaro High School football team back in the day. I guess, I don't know, not too long ago, really. Shout out to the 19 in the house as well. 21 now. 21 people in the house. So we got a shout out to Chaparral High School in Scottsdale, Arizona. Yeah. So what? I guess what do we got to look forward to? Camo Dave coming to Arizona again. Is that what we got to look forward to? I mean, by the time he gets to Flagstaff, I'll be rising. I'll be up in Flagstaff by then. So I got to get another heater in here, though. I'm going to work on getting another heater. I may have to make a trip into Phoenix just for that, just so I can get the heater. Unless I can get the heater mailed up here or something. I just don't see that happening up here. I guess if I had a forward box or something, a mailing box. Let's see. Hey, Davey, how's the work on the rig going? Oh, it's going. It's slow, but it's going. He's having a hard time finding a punch. I would say his best bet would be to go with a drill bit. I've got a drill in here. All he's got to do is get a drill bit. He doesn't necessarily need a punch. But yeah, he'd get the drill bits. Shoot, if I would have known, I forgot he was going to Harbor Freights. I would have had him buy me a friggin' thing of drill bits, actually. And that would have solved the problem, I think. Then I just keep the drill bits. But hey, they work. They do minor work good, you know. They don't something that's you just have to go through a gasket. That's not a big deal. Stuff that gets you in trouble. Oh, head bolts giving you. No, not head. I mean, no. I cracked the exhaust. Landed on top of rock. I cracked the thing. So, but Chris brought another one. He brought another exhaust manifold on there. We're gonna put some Loctite on there and on the bolts and get her bolted back up again. And problems with the gauges. The gauges aren't working. I'm still thinking it could be a fuse. It might fix all my fuses except for one. the gas gauge. That's why I might have to make a trip into Phoenix and go to Blackwell Auto. That's why I'm giving them a shout out, because they're probably going to have to fix it. It's a big job, but I made a clearing for him. I cleared out the front seat, so everything's like right next to me, and I barely got room to sit here because everything on the front seat I put stuff to burn in the fire though. So I'm gonna have a nice fire pit tonight. So what I should do is up and get another bag going so we can burn that in the fire too. That'll kill two birds with one stone, you know what I'm saying? That'll do a pretty good job. Man, I think I had 30 people in here this afternoon, and then I came back on. I had another 20, 21. I think the most I had was 21 going to cost. No. A few $100. A few $100, that's it. Not bad. Yeah, Chris don't charge a lot of money. Yes, I'm paying his labor, that's all. So what's for dinner? Grilling out. I can make a couple burgers going. Refrigerator's already, the hamburger is already thawed out, so Gamiche, he's got some hot dogs too. I wish I had something to drink. I don't have anything to drink in here other than water. I got some lemonade, boxes of lemonade. You know, you put these little dispenser things in the water. And that's all I got. Call Chris, have him pick up a... No, I don't want to drink like that. I don't... 4-pack. I don't have the room for anything, really. I'd rather just get some soda pop. I think he's got some, but... Burger, you know, I got lean ground beef. I'll make 2 big burgers. It's 1 pound of ground beef. Half pound's big burger. I do have a little bit of garnish to put on it though. I got a little lettuce to put on there, and I don't have any cheese, so I can't put cheese on it. Might find some cheese. I think I might have some Swiss cheese. And if it's good, then I'll put it on the burger. We can have Swiss cheese on each burger. Can't you to help you out? Chris is the only guy. He's going in to get a punch, so we could fix up. You know, there's a little difference, little discrepancy with the bolt lineup. So we're gonna do a little whipperoo on that. So vegetables or make a so before that stuff goes. Oh, I'll have it all eaten before it's bad. I got another 18 days in here, so I'm good. Or 14 days. So I may have to just go get a referral to Phoenix. Maybe just get a referral to Phoenix and just go back to Phoenix. By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising. By the time she'll be there. I think I should just... By the time I get to Phoenix, it's really sounding like I'm going to end up back in Phoenix. I'll be back in my hometown. I might even... I might even end up at In-N-Out Burger, you know, somewhere in Phoenix, too. At least I go to Whataburger in Phoenix, right? Phoenix has got Whataburger. Yeah. From veg. I got chicken noodle soup in here. I do have a can of that. They did bring me that. I'm surprised you have been. I have been? Actually, I haven't been to any hospitals. I've actually been able to I can't even spit it out. It's surprisingly and be in a hospital. That's the miracle part of it. So I could say that much. But yeah, I got 16 people in the house. Some people could even be lurking in here even. Could even be people lurking. But who knows? They come in, they come and they go. They come and they go. We're working out. I think I got one beer in there. I got one beer, and I think that's the only thing I got to drink. I drank. What did I drink? I got aluminum cans I got to get rid of too. So, RV Davy looks healthy. I look. I'm pretty good. I look pretty good, don't I? I look pretty. My face. What do you think for a guy that's 59 years old? I think I look pretty good. If my beard was dyed, brown, I think I'd look pretty good. Usually always go and Flagstaff, I was having issues. And I'll tell you why. My lungs were filling up with fluid. And I think that's because the altitude was killing me. Literally, it was really killing me. That's why I came down and I think I was fine. I haven't had an issue since. And my nose, if I take my allergy medication, I think I do pretty good. But if I'm up north, what I need is oxygen. Oxygen. That's what. And all that takes is just. I just lost the lady that that checks up on me from Flagstaff Medical. She quit her job, so she took a job somewhere. Worst I've had in like 3 months. I mean, it seems like every month one quits. Seems that way. She goes, "Yeah, I'm sorry. That's how it is." And I said, "Yeah, I know. I keep Flagstaff Medical. They do an adequate job. They're not bad. So I get, and they've been good here too. I mean, at least for the foot. Foot issues. I recommend these people here because they do a good job. I'd like to go visit Lori's Way. I'd like to go stop in her camp and say hi to her. She needs to meet me. She needs to meet me for sure. She only goes by what the tribe says. What the tribe says means no beans or applesauce. I don't care what the tribe says. I was in here, you go, "Dave, you wanted to be a tribe member?" I said, No. Never wanted to be a tribe member. You should do Christmas with Lori's Way. Maybe I should sing like Little Drummer Boy. Sing a Christmas song or something. Like karaoke Christmas song. If they supply the PA and the speakers. Hey, I'll sing a song. Make it simple to last your whole life long. No wonder it's not as good enough to hang on. Be with us. Remember, I mean, I'm not singing it the right way, but you know who used to sing that song? I'm going to see if you guys can get that. No wonder it's not the good enough so anyone can fly. I'm just not singing. I'm singing COVID vaccines for healthcare staff here too. So loads of them. The shots, right? You see, people don't want to be forced to take a shot. And here's the thing. I don't take a shot. If you want it, take it. If you don't, then don't take it. That's all there is to it. The government should stay out of it. It's none of their business. So, but you know what? I chose to do what I did because it's. So I took the shot, and I'm not dead. instantly, and I ain't doing any of those things. No. So what do they? But you know, since oh, what's that place? I'm trying to think. Let's see. I've had 3 shots. See, but your government forced you to take those shots. See, I'm against that. See, I'm against a government to force you. Our country is communistic. You know, I hate to say it, but our country's really gone to the pot when it comes to this kind of stuff. And our government's really butting into private sector's business. Yeah, that. So, but you know, if the way I see it, if a person wants a shot, don't. If you don't want it, don't take it. Don't take it. You don't. Nobody's forcing you. Don't do. So that's what I want. I don't want the government to force shots on somebody. And if they die, then they die because of it. You know, I lost a friend because of that. I lost a good friend. He died. He didn't want the shot. He didn't take it, and he filled up with his lungs filled up with fluid from COVID, and it killed him. He couldn't breathe. Hospital. He went to the hospital at the last second, and they couldn't do nothing for him. So he passed away. He died and that morning, first thing. I think the sun came up. I think it was like 7 in the morning. He died 7:15 or something. His fiance. I talked to his fiance. She said she was shot. I go, no. What it was? I told his fiance. I said no. He should have got to the doctor's of his lungs and saved his life. But they waited too long and they couldn't get the fluids out in time. Instead, he sad. The dude was tremendous talent. He had rock shot records deal. Angel Black, very successful band, making lots of money right now. They got a tour schedule. Problem is, they lost their singer. The singer's dead. I don't talk to any of the band members that are in that band. So I talk to his other band members, but they don't even talk to me no more. So everybody, I can't. I used to, I'm good friends with another rock band called Saint Madness, and I've always been part of that band. I'm not a member, but I'm like a fan, and they know I am, and the singer knows. Because the singer would have loved to have me sing a couple tunes with those guys. Because he knows I can sing. And I told him, hey, dude, I can sing. I'd like for you guys to do a couple Pink Floyd songs. He said no. I'm like, whatever, man, come on. This is not like I'm not trying to make any money. I'm just merely wanting to have it, with a really good rock band behind it. That's all. That's all I was looking. One last time. One. The dude knows I'm RV Davey. He knows who I am. He knows my. I don't know if he comes into this channel, but he knows of me. But he knows me. I communicate with them on Facebook. I'm a big fan of his band. He dies from those guys, and hell, man, I love those guys. They're great. You really got to work out something with your connection issues if you're going to be streaming. Yeah, I just don't just cut off of doing streams. Canyon, if I was a little bit out of this canyon with the I talked about a Wi-Fi connector or you're still gonna have your same problem. But I'm just gonna have to get out of this canyon and it's just a little bit more up the road. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm thinking about going to Phoenix. I have to. I'm gonna go to the doctor here Tuesday, tomorrow. Tell them, let me. First of all, I gotta see how well this vehicle is. Make sure it's riding right and everything. And then I'll make a trip. Then I'll fill up the gas. The gas tank's already filled up. I'm ready to check the oil level and the fluids. And man, I forgot to ask him that. See, you're not going to get Wi-Fi. No, I'm not. So that's why I'm gonna. If I go to Phoenix, and I know where I'll go. I don't want to dox myself, but I'll go to a place in Phoenix. And it's in far out of town or anything like that. Friends, and I'll be around all my regular friends, and my one friend misses me because we go to get breakfast and we go do that. He misses being outside of the Phoenix area, so I want the gauges to work too. I know if I fill the tank up, I know I'll be good by the time I get to Phoenix. So we'll get the gas tank. Hopefully all these gauges jacks, because I'll be ecstatic that it quick, because it's going to get dark and we're not going to have any light. That's going to be my biggest. I need some band-aids too. I have no band-aids. I got problem with the. Yeah, I'm about to get some band-aids when I go to the doctor tomorrow because so 20 people were still doing pretty good in here, man. Still doing pretty good. But yeah, we're out here we're out in the canyon. You got the mountainside. People camping out here. Not as many though. But it's very scenic. I don't think I can show you. I can just show you that's the back side. That's what it looks like in the back of me. So it's pretty cool, actually. Hold on. Can't get it all because the window is in the way. So it's But yeah, I think Phoenix is going to be my best place to go, really. For you, everything, but if I go to one specific place, it will. And I know there, and I think I'll be just fine. It'll be the nice weather too. See, I don't want to see Phoenix, but it'll never. It might snow, but if it snows, it won't stick to the ground. So the host just told me that. So hey, it's gonna get snow out here or something. Or I go, not if you go to Phoenix, it won't. No way. Phoenix is in a valley. Because it is in a valley. The valley holds it off. It holds off any why Phoenix doesn't get rain, it doesn't get all the other things other cities get because it's Phoenix is. That's why they call it the valley. There's a reason why they call it a valley. They get a lot of sunshine. I like the Phoenix area, I really do. Just think, summertime is coming, man. It's just we gotten through what, November? Now we're going into December. So it's going to start cooling off. It's going to January. It's going to become February. When it hits February, then it's going to start warming up. But Flagstaff, not so. Flagstaff's going to can get a lot of, February, March, April, even April. Hold on. Who's this? Hold on. I'm going to take that. Hold on a second here. I'm not going to take that call. We will hold off on that. So somebody was trying to get me from Radiology, so I'm not going to get that call when I am able to deal with them. I'm busy right now. I'm busy doing what I'm doing now. So when I'm done with this, I'll deal with them another day, another time, but not right this. Need a bill paid, they'll get it paid, just like anybody else. They, what walks, you know what they say. I don't have the big money. Now they're coming after me for all the payments. See, they got their 80%, so it's only their 20% they're hounding about. So 20%, they got 80%. Come on, people. You got your 80%. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. Percent. Don't sweat it either, because you're not losing that much money, guys. You got paid. They're 80. What I'm saying is these people got paid. Their chunk, the big portion of the pie they got. So they should be happy that they got that. So, but anyway, I hate when they people they can't make you pay a medical bill. They can't. You just they just can't do that to you. I've never known paid their freaking medical bill, man. What's it going to do? Hurt my credit? My credit's already not that good. So, Blind Views. Blackwood, Monday Raccoons, December 6th. Heck, what's your insurance? Let's see. Well, that's what your insurance pays you. So wait a second. They get paid 80%. Say it's 80-20. Medicare pays 80% and the patient pays 20%. That's how I'm trying to get this freaking cord to. I wish I need another cord for this damn phone. This cord's kind of acting up. Yeah, if I got a 3-foot cord to do that right now, so I'll deal with it another freaking time. But let's see, they get paid 80, yeah. 80. What was right? For the 20%, hey, my credit's already freaking bombarded, so some more, Exactly, you have to pay your bills. They got their pay. They got 80% of their pay. What are they complaining about? Most people never. If you get a $3 million bill, how are you paying that? You're not going to pay that. Come on. Just be happy you got your 80%, okay? You got your 80%. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it, because Medicare pays 80 and the patient pays 20. They're coming after me for the let's see, what are they coming after me for? What do you call it? Trying to think what part of that. That's the MRI tests. Yeah, 20. So I owe 20%. Yeah, but my credit's already shot, so you know what I'm saying. Credit's already shot. So what makes the big difference? Subscribe to James Gipe channel. Did I? I thought I subscribed to him, Moral. I swore I subscribed to him. You mean tell me I didn't subscribe? Oral, didn't I'm sure I subscribed to him, you know. It's getting cold. VA covers every. Yeah, the VA. Yeah, but I wasn't in the service. It's just like Rob Gronkowski. Gronkowski. He says, "Hey, I want to have USAA insurance." Rob Gronkowski wanted USAA. Yeah, MRIs. Yeah, they're coming after me for the MRI bill. Let's see, if you don't pay your bills, that gets subsidized. Yeah, I guess that's what happens, you know. And even myself, I'll be included. Wow, look at that freaking rig fold out. Oh, they got quite a setup. They got a slide out and everything on that freaking rig. This little small thing has got slide out. Freaking impressive. Let's see. Yeah, I got 16 people in the house. Let's see. I'm waiting. God, I wish Chris would get back here. God dang, this is killing me. Yeah, I guess that other dude's not coming back. Gary, I didn't think I'd see him back, you know. She got his telephone number. I'd give him a call, you know. He's cool. I mean, he was a cool dude. I just, you know. I'm going to have a bunch of flies in here tonight. I don't know how I got the windows open. That's why they're coming in here. Freaking both windows are open. Up in the front. If you don't, I don't care about other people paying my 20%. I don't have a gripe with that. You know, and the people won't never know that they're paying my bill anyway. You know what I'm saying? They won't know. They just have to pay more for their premiums. That's all. And their premiums go up. Their premiums go up anyway. Every year the premiums go up. So it makes no difference really. Doesn't. But my credit's shot, so there's no sense in paying it, you know. The amount of money I owe on medical is freaking. I'll never pay it off. Never in my lifetime. Matter of fact, when I die, who's going to pay it? Who's paying it? Not my family. Family members? You think they're going to pay that? Hell no. They're going to say screw that. I go, that's his freaking hogwash. Let him deal with it. Well, he's dead. Well, we don't care. We don't care he's dead. So what? Who cares? He's dead. You know, that's what my family will say. And it's like I don't care if they'll care if there's money, but they don't care about $100,000. Okay, if you get $100,000 laying around, they don't care about that. My family doesn't care about $100,000. They want more. Is Chris here? Is back. Okay, that's good news. Good situation. The mechanic's back. It's all free in England. The more people earn more. That's the more people earn, the more they pay into the pot to cover it all. Yeah, it's like the people working, you know, they work and they put into a big piece of the pie, you know what I'm saying? So it's getting dark in here actually. Look. We turn on a light. That's not going to really help much. Don't really need light right now. So good today. Solar was not good today. Mobile trip. Can you live on the road with the disability? Hold on. Let me go to this. Hold on a second here.
I go by the Mobile Traveler on YouTube.
Huh?
I have some important information for you right now. We're going to talk
about... You mean
about
the insurance? Oh, that guy, Gary.
I have
Went to the doctor.
Get some band-aids.
Okay. The only thing we don't have is something to eat.
I have multiple sclerosis,
Taking a hamburger.
and
that's
what
it.
MS is,
I don't
it's
have anything.
my own immune system. My own immune system is kicking my
Yeah,
butt.
I mean, we can
It's eating away at my covering of my
make
nerves,
a sandwich.
the myelin sheath, which covers the nerves. And
Here's a guy right here. This guy right here.
well,
he's
it disrupts
he's kind of like a scam.
here.
He does a bunch. Put that
It
guy
causes
sold
numbness,
for free. You know, I met him,
impaired
and
speech.
but he's
causes
one guy
blurred
that
vision.
wants only certain people to come into his
And
camp.
the
He said, I
muscle
want my friends
communication
to
is
come
the
out
big
and
thing
come
for
visit
me.
me, and they. No, you
I
cannot.
can't talk. I can't
Because-
see.
What do you mean? You're telling me? We don't want none of your
So
people
I can't
here.
feel.
Here, and that's it. So she got mad, and took off, and which I don't blame her.
So I can't feel
You know, she,
the
you know,
extremity.
they're rock
toes in
stars,
my
you know,
finger. See me walking funny.
but they want to think they are. See,
Fatigue.
I was thinking
Severe.
wouldn't for that gasket kit or to drill a hole.
It kicks
you know,
your
and,
butt, is what it does.
No,
It's hard, it's, you know,
I was gonna say. So Harbor, would you found it? Did? Shoot, I knew
So-
exactly where it was. God darn. Doctor's office is right down the street. That's where I
I'm
got to
sitting
go to
out
the
here in the
doctor
desert right
tomorrow.
now.
To eat. It's actually that same
Think about my
plaza.
name on YouTube. The Mobile Traveler.
Chico's
Oxymoron,
right in
isn't it?
there. Chico's is.
And guess what? The Mobile Traveler.
Traveler. Losing. Yeah, he's buffering. I'm gonna get out of here. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second. Seen a picture of a face in the. Yeah, let's see. I've seen a picture of the face in the. Did you get your RV fixed? I just got here. Yeah, it's getting fixed right now. Actually, economic refugees. Quartzsite update. Oh, they finally they arrived in Quartzsite. They're in Quartzsite. I wish I could have met those guys. I like those guys. Economic refugees. Good people, actually. Seen a picture. Let me see here. Because they aren't. Let's see, Jeff. They aren't poorly, then the other. Let's see. Let's see. I have to go to bed now. It's nearly midnight, but Okay, Beryl. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you coming in, man. Like always. I appreciate the fact that you use my broadcast to get. That's cool. I like that. Okay, you have a good one, Beryl. I'm just gonna say you have a good night and a good night's sleep, and we'll talk. Let's see what we got here. It's the USA healthcare system is a complete and. Let's see. They won't help the poor people, but they help the rich people. Yeah, it's just like it always. They aren't poorly, then surely they won't mind helping the people. And some people don't want to pay out of pocket for somebody that has a big medical bill. Fact of the matter, they're going to pay it. ain't gonna frickin' pay the bill. Let's just face it, they're not. And if they don't, then somebody can't go hunt that person down for that, for 100 or 250, 300, or maybe $1 million, such as mine. My bill's over $1 million easy. So a lot of people are going to be paying that. Can't take it. What repairs? I got the exhaust system is being repaired. Yeah, the exhaust manifold, to be precise. Barreling. He owns land worth. I am still poor, even though I own that land. I'm still poor. I am a poor soul, okay, guys. Hey, I'm just like somebody on YouTube. Let me make an example. Somebody on big people on YouTube. So it's the same situation here. I'm just, I'm making all you. It's just like everybody, all these people pay for. It's just what they do, and they don't. Nobody seems to care. Camo Dave eats it even more. He will take your money and run with it. He don't care. He laughs. He laughs all the way to the bank. Camo Dave does. I swear to God, he does. He does. I'm not lying when I say that, and you guys know it. Healthy people shouldn't mind helping others out that need medical help. That's just how. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, the Davy Ranch is worth lots of money. Yeah, the ranch might be worth lots of money, that money, because I don't have to. It's a medical bill. I mean, I pay 80, but the thing is, I'm paying 80% because that's what Medicare does. They pay 80%. That's the majority of it. So that 20 is not a big freaking deal, man. There's no gripe to be had here, man. There really isn't. See, Camo will never have a nice property like. Camo will never own anything like what I got, because he doesn't have that kind of money. You got to have cash, a lot of it, and a lot of people. I don't even have it myself, and I wouldn't have had it if it weren't for my aunt. So can I gripe? Not really. My aunt had a pocket of gold, and and so did the rest of my family. We all took from the pot of gold, and the pot of gold. So that's all I could say at the time. So at this time, I can't say much other than. So that's a tough life. To some, it'd be like a life of luxury to be able to. Hey, you know what? It's not as luxury as you think. Camo can only afford to rent. Camo could never own her. He could never. He at one point, but like I said, he sold it. He cashed his money out. And so he's living off that cash. He probably went through it all. It's probably gone. And he's just paying his rent. He's paying rent. You know why? Because the people invite him to those places. In other words, they and so he said himself, I'll hop from couch to couch to couch. That's what I'll do. I'm doing that until he hops on a couch with bed bugs, and then he's got a problem. He's getting eaten up by bugs, and then he'll have to move on. Or he might be the big bug himself. He's like a big, major, huge bed bug, Mr. Camo Dave, because he bed bugs. Does, but hey, I don't. He does, because he's going to do it anyway, right? The motor fit, yeah. That's it. It's not that big. It's not a big. Because there's not a big deal to make about it, what I say if I don't say so myself. That's right. I don't contemplate what I'm saying. Camo Dave cares. He cares about getting your freaking money, not. He cares about whoever he could get out of there. He's trying to dig, put it this way, he's trying to get you into his. He could get $5 a month out of each person. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to sell you on YouTube. So his prime thing that he does. That's his prime objective. Objective is to get money. He wants to get as many people, your pawns or your paws, as he can get. And sometimes he loses $5. Put pressure to sales a little bit harder, you know. You're going in, and I gotta shut it down, guys, because I got a bad connection here. So let me close it out, guys. It's bad. Adam Wentworth. Handling good, or is it coming in and out? I don't know if I'm. Some aren't. I don't know. I'm just guessing. What? Tell me. Reception good, or is it bad, Adam? You're new to the channel. You look. I remember most people that come in here, and I just don't remember your name. I don't think this broadcast is coming in very good. Because it's buffering too much. Besides, I've been on here a long time. Let's just go ahead and. So we're gonna close it out, guys. It's just buffering too bad, and I can't. So I'm stuck where I'm at. So okay, guys, we're gonna close it out. Okay, you guys all have a good one. Thanks. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in here, man. And again, joining my channel. I thank you again for joining my channel and help the channel too. So, okay, guys, we'll come in. We'll come in another time. I don't know. It'll be any better or worse. So, but okay, we're gonna get out of here. Okay, bye.